What's up guys, Maniacs here, and welcome to Winter Falls. Now this is a game that popped up the other day on itch.io, and this is a game that the developer is kind of doing some experimenting with some a bigger style game. This is built in the Unreal Engine, so it's going to look pretty good, at least I hope so. And it seems to be running pretty good right now, which is nice because my computer does not like the Unreal Engine. Now in this game, apparently you're returning to your own hometown after 20 years, and you're trying to figure out what exactly happened 20 years ago. I have no idea what it actually was. And something made you leave, I guess, and apparently it's your job to go back and go through the entire thing and figure out what happened to make you leave those years ago. So I don't know exactly how long this game is. The developer did say it's close to an hour, so I'm going to do it all in one run because there's no saves, there's no quitting or anything. So I'm going to play the game and see what happens. Hopefully everything will work all right. All right, the resolution just changed. Awesome. 20 years have passed since we left the town. Oh, we got a cutscene going on. Okay. Just press space or B to continue. Oh, okay. We left Winter Falls when I was 10 years old. That was when the Great Fire left most of the city in ruins. I still remember that day in every detail. Really nice. Everything looks really good. Okay, the car doesn't look great. I mean, it could be an old style Mustang, but the hood is way too long. I remember how my father helped me get out of our house before the floor went down. Him with it. But it has a Dodge rear end. Okay. I never saw anything sinister with the event though, but as I thought back on it, I got a feeling that something terrible was behind it. For a month or so I had been having these terrible dreams about the town. I knew that they were extremely vivid and they had something to do with Winter Falls, but I can't seem to remember the details. It's kind of distracting when the text gets away. After a month of little to no sleep, I decided to travel back to the town, back to where it all began. I had an old golden pocket watch that was inherited from my father. I did not know why, but I decided to bring it with me, even though it didn't work. As the vibrant sun was getting fainter and the trees were passing by my car window, I noticed that the watch was working again. It was a strange event, but it was nothing compared to what would come. Okay, I like that shot with the golden pocket watch. Oh, okay. So I love how that's going to stop me from going back to my car, I should say. Winter Falls just... Oh, I just realized I can actually move and there's text on the screen. Okay, I'm just going to walk down the road. Winter Falls looked just like I remembered it, but at the same time, completely different. The last time I saw this street was when my mother and I left in our car, and I watched as the houses got engulfed in the infernal flames. Now there were only ruins left where the houses were standing. Oddly enough, they seemed completely untouched since the fire, like a mirror back in time, only much more distorted and tainted. Okay, oh, there's actually houses right here. Wouldn't the ground and the trees be gone too? I mean, 20 years is a long time, but not long enough for stuff to grow back that fast, especially that thick. It is really dark in the dark areas. I hope that I can see, and there's no settings for this game. Once you go into the game, that's it. The game looks really good, and I am digging the music, by the way. I really like it. The buildings and everything, like that building, it doesn't look horrible, but it also looks kind of eh. It looks kind of standard, but again, this developer's he said this is an experiment, I guess you could say, in him developing something like this. Wouldn't the land be destroyed, by the way? I like the fact that these houses are like this, but, I mean, wouldn't they be annihilated? Also, no driveways. Granted, the grass could have grown over the driveways, they could have all been dirt. Fine. I saw the large school building on my right, and it almost looked like it had done back in my days there. The fire had spared these large brick buildings, so they were mostly intact. I remembered a back door into the school somewhere on this side and figured that I would take a shortcut through the abandoned school. Not a good idea. Usually you don't go through the school. You go around the school. Don't go into the abandoned school. Usually something awful is going to be there. Generally speaking, I don't know if this is supposed to be a horror game or what. I don't know what's going to be here, but hopefully everything will work out because if this game does not have a save thing, I'm assuming this is the door. Okay. Alright, we got the old original Resident Evil door opening sequences. I like it. The first thing I saw as I walked through the door was a large ominous bloodstain. Was someone killed here? Was there still someone here murdering anyone who came too close? I tried to shut these thoughts as I continued through the otherwise clean and untouched corridor. Alright, this is kind of creepy. I like the way that it looks. The light effects, everything, the light coming in from outside looks really good. Also, there's the bloodstain. Okay. Looks really good in the hallway. This actually looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Okay. Is there something here? Is this door? The door was locked. As I turned around, I saw something moving back there. There was a strange-looking entity rising from the floor, and it looked like a person, but made of blood. It slowly walked toward every step. Okay, this thing opened, so I don't know where the hell I'm going. As I had to find a way out of here. What was that thing? Was I seeing things? Going insane? Or was it something real? I couldn't decide on what was the best alternative. Oh! Did I die? Oh, I died! I can't see. Am I going the right way? Oh, there we go. I didn't even realize there was a turn right there. Best alternative. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going through. This is creepy as hell, the lighting effect and everything. And I can't sprint, by the way, just to let you guys know. I'm assuming I felt the floor crumbling under me and I fell. As I looked around me, I came to the realization that I was in a tunnel dug underground. The walls were made of dirt and gravel. I got an uncanny feeling of being watched and decided to move on through the dark maze. I found my phone and used it as a flashlight. Okay. That's weird. But this is like a perfectly dug tunnel. That, also, the blood person? Kind of weird. I got an uncanny feeling of being watched. Okay. When I walked through the tunnel, I tried to piece the events together into something sensible, but I just couldn't. What was happening to this town? Has this to do with the fire? As I thought of it, there wasn't any explanation for why the town burned down. In front of me, there was a wall cracked with an opening just large enough for me. The room was damp, and it seemed to have a lot of light shining into it. Where was this? This looks pretty cool. Alright. Can I move this or something? Alright, that was kind of... There was a hidden room behind one of the walls. There was salt along the walls. Oh, there is. That's weird. I didn't know too much about the supernatural, but could see this was protection from a demon. What? There was a book on the desk. The pages only had a sentence repeated over them. Forgive me, Father. Okay. Forgive me, Father. Forgive me, Father. Forgive me, Father. Okay. I'm assuming, do I have to, like, climb up here? Oh. What the hell? What did I pulled the rope connected to the ceiling and I heard a noise in the other room. Oh, I probably opened that door. Oh, and there's a ladder. Perfect. Yep, it does have the original Resident Evil door opening and ladder sequences. That's really cool. Not many games actually have that aside from Resident Evil. I finally knew where I was. I was in the church. It was completely untouched by both flame and time. It looked like everyone just left the place and never came back. I felt weird, and I felt a weird smell, like of oranges. It should be, oh my god. I suddenly got some sort of vision where I could see these things, a pocket watch, a cross, and a gold bar. What was that? A product of my mind? Struggling to comprehend what was going on, or something real, a clue? Alright. I walked over to a bench and suddenly I opened a door. I wanted to look around in there. Oh, I left. I didn't want to do that. Can I go back? Well, that's not good. I didn't even get to look around. What the hell was that? That sucked. Okay. I literally walked forward to that bench. You guys saw that, and then the game... Alright. Alright, the frame rate is freaking out right now, and I do have this in a windowed version, so here comes the Unreal Engine's wonderful trait when it comes to my computer. It really doesn't like my computer. Sorry guys, nothing I can do about it. Hopefully it'll go back up once we get inside. That building looks different down there compared to the other ones. I'm assuming the diner's where I need to go. My guy hasn't said anything in a while either. Sorry, I wish I could have looked around in the other place, but... Cinem? It's a cinema. Really tiny cinema. Oh, it is cinema, but like the A is falling. My father's cinema looked pretty much like it was when I was a kid. It also survived the fire. This was like my second home where I spent a lot of time with my friends watching movies, both new and old. Information technology, IT. The Swing. Huh, that's funny. He's got the IT TV. Oh, I can go in here. Okay. Hopefully, okay, the frame rate's kind of fixed itself. Again, I apologize, guys. It's just sometimes when you're getting to an open area in Unreal, Computer hates it. Holy shit. Dark corridor didn't feel welcoming or filled with excitement anymore. I got an ominous feeling of being watched again. The only door that was open was the one leading into Dad's office. Okay, this is weird. What kind of movie theater opens up into literally... Oh wow, there's actually reflection outside. Now granted, it's just a still image that I can walk back and forth, but I like the fact that it's actually out there. It's not just grayed out. I always hated that when you walk through a door and like the window was... Or like the window itself, you couldn't see through. Apparently The Swing was a big movie. On his desk there was a note, and it was written similarly to the priest note, and it said, I think I saw John today. I can't get rid of the guilt of being part of his death, and I don't think keeping his death a secret was a good idea. We simply got manipulated by the gold, and it is finally time to pay the price. But I think that the deep voice we heard in that cave is the one to blame. I know that he is responsible for John's death, and I think that he will rise soon if we don't do anything about it. We need to return what he gave us. I won't let my son get hurt because of our greed. Will. Reading my father's words was somehow comforting, and it held a clue of what I must do. On the desk there was also part of a circular item made of parts. Wow, on the desk there was also a part of a circular item made of part stone and part gold. I took it with me. It looked like a gear is what it looked like, but okay. Alright. So none of the other doors are open is what he said. So I'm assuming I just have to leave out the front door now. Yeah, okay. Here comes the bad frame rate again. Sorry guys. Oh wow, I didn't get the exiting animation. Okay. So now I have to find the mine. I don't even know where that is. Also, I love how the only buildings that burn down are the houses. The only buildings that are survived are these giant brick buildings. Now, yes, I will admit, brick does burn a hell of a lot harder than wood or more or less anything else. Oh, random car. But brick is still going to burn. It's still going to burn pretty good, actually. Especially if there's enough heat, the brick will actually start to crack. I think. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm talking out of my ass, actually, but... Alright, so... That looks like another building down there. Is that my house? Because it's weird that there's like two different buildings in each area, so I think that they're either, you know, obviously important. They're slightly different than the other buildings, so... I need to go to the mine, and I don't know where that is. So, I don't know what this is. What is this? You gotta say anything? Oh, I can go into it, so I don't know where this is, but apparently I can go inside. Wow, there's actually reflections on the window of the glass of the door opening. Nice. Surprisingly, the doors were not locked, like in the church. Everything was preserved, just like before the fire. I realized that there is something important here. It must be in the vault. To get the vault open, I need a code. Okay. Year and gold. Cinema note and that. Am I missing something? Because well, the guy, okay, well, alright, he talked about the gold and the greed and everything, which was around the time of the fire, so... And the developer did say it's sight puzzles, it's not super... I'm gonna try 1997. $1997. Okay, that didn't work. Alright, never mind. So... And I can't leave. Fuck, dude. What am I supposed to do? I can't leave without the... Wait, is the door unlocked? No, it's not. Well, what the... What? Winter's Cafe. Well, 1997 was the year that they... I don't know. I'm missing something. I have to be. There's like room for another note or something here. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I really don't want to go through all of this again. There's got to be something I missed. There's got to be another note. Come on. And I can't leave. It won't let me go out the door. What kind of crap is that? So they kicked me out of the church where I couldn't look around, and now that I'm here, I need some code, and I don't know what the code is. And it's not 1997, that's the only thing I can see. I can't interact with anything. I'm gonna have to start the game over again, aren't I? Alright, I'm back in the church. There's a note right here that I couldn't get earlier because the game wouldn't let me. On the priest's desk, there was a journal that still was completely intact. It was already open and revealed a page saying, May 14th, 1997. I saw him again. The memories are coming back. It was 20 years ago. It was 20 years ago. The four of us found the gold. It was 20 years ago. John died. I know it was an accident, but we are not innocent. As the dark voice guided us down into the cave hidden under the old temple, we found the cursed gold. We were young back then. We were only 20 years. We saw the riches in our lives of fortune ahead of us. After we had picked up most of the gold, I spotted a bag in the darkest corner of the cave. I presumed it contained gold and told John, who had the least gold with him, to pick it up. As he lifted it, the cave collapsed on him. I could still hear the dark voice laugh. So the code is going to be 20 years prior to that, which is going to be 1979. I saw the golden cross on the table, just like the one I saw in my vision. I picked it up. Okay, so that would have sucked. Okay, I literally walked over to that and I pressed E. I was standing at that thing. That's a bug. Please fix that because somebody can get screwed like that. So I have the cross now, even though it's not in my inventory, it better be there. And I have the note, and it's 20 years prior to that, so it's going to be 1979. Or 1977. Excuse me. Alright, I'll be back when I get back to the room, the locked room. Alright, I'm in here. So, sorry. The code that I found in the church note is 1997, so it's going to be 1977. So, 1977. There we go. The vault was almost completely empty. There was only 3 things: a golden bar, a part of some weird item, and a note. There we go. May 15th. Taking that gold was a mistake. As we did that, we awakened something far bigger than ourselves. I have done extensive research to get some sort of comprehension of what we were dealing with, and I have come to a terrifying conclusion. It feeds every 20 years. Every year it wants more. It got its taste for human again 20 years ago. It will be back soon. There is one good fact I have found though. It needs to spread objects from its world to ours to establish a connection to our world. It has been stopped before. We need to find the gold, but I'm afraid that it's already too late. I thought I saw John yesterday. I think it was some sort of warning. And then it cuts off. The note ended abruptly, like he had been stopped in the middle of writing. If I remember correctly, May 15th was the day Winter Falls burned down. I picked up the gold bar in the item part. Alright, so I have 2 blocks of that. I'm assuming there's supposed to be another one. And if you guys notice, my inventory widened, so that means that there's probably going to be more stuff that I can pick up. Alright, so I have stuff from both of the houses. I have the cinema note and I have the actual note that I needed. So now I'm assuming I have to follow the road. Nope, there's an invisible wall there. Okay, so there's another... Oh, here's like a church. Oh, it's a graveyard. No, these are actual houses. Oh, look, bricks can burn. Alright. So there's another road over there, but I can't get to it because there's an invisible wall around it. So, let's see. Bed frame. Can I get over there? Now I can. Oh, well, not really. I don't know where I'm supposed to go at this point, because it didn't look like there was anything else back there. But there's a log in the road, meaning I don't think I can go that way. So there's got to be maybe an entrance to the mine around here somewhere. What is that? That just looks like what used to be a statue, maybe. There's the mine. That must be... Okay, that does not look like a regular mine, but okay. This place was strictly off limits according to Dad, and therefore I never ventured here. It looked like I need to insert something into the stone. Well, the items that I have... Boosh! There we go. Awesome. Alright, so the 2 parts connected. Boom, went into the wall. I couldn't believe that something like that existed in Winter Falls. Neither can I. Doesn't look right. What the hell is that? I saw the abominable creature. The sight of it was incomprehensible of the human mind. I couldn't breathe. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I love the effect on the screen though, like a TV that's freaking out or like a VHS that's static. I saw a well. I knew I needed to drop the golden items in there. Yeah, that's your first instinct is to just, okay. Oh, he auto-dropped him. I thought I died. Okay. Where am I now? Am I getting dragged? The first thing that came to mind was that I was dead. Then I realized that I was by my car, still in Winter Falls. I stopped it. It's gone, for now. I'll never go back here again. Never come back here again is what it should say. Alright, so that was about wasn't even an hour. The description on itch.io was the game is about an hour. That took about 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. That wasn't too bad. Aside from that one little bug, which isn't a big deal. I got a little annoyed right there, but I apologize for that. It's just, basically there's a big bug in that church where if you hit E at all, it automatically kicks you out of the church, which can more or less screw you up in the sense that if you haven't found that note. Now, luckily, the game doesn't require you to press E in order to pick that note up. The game will automatically do it once you get close to it. Thank God, because the game wouldn't have been able to be fixed like that. But literally, I pressed E after picking that note up, and it immediately kicked me out. But aside from that, not a bad game. Aside from that one little bug and being kind of messed up and getting stuck in that place without the safe code, not bad. I liked the story. It was kind of interesting. Not gonna lie. The graphics were actually really nice. The game worked well. Everything seemed to work aside from that one little bug, which can easily probably get patched. Other than that, again, game looked good. The story was kind of cool. The weird effect that was at the end there with the creature and everything, that was kind of cool. That was kind of unique. I like that. So, not a bad little game. Developer, aside from that bug, fix that. Boom. You got a nice little game to go with you. It's about a half an hour. It's not an hour. But anyway, if you guys want to check this game out for yourself, there will be a link to it in the description below. If there's any Easter eggs or anything that I missed or anything that I missed in the story or whatnot, please let me know in the comment section below. And thank you all so much for watching. Check out the annotations for more videos that I've done. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time. Maniacs out. Something nice. I don't know. That sounds like it wants to eat me. Hello?
Somewhat control your dreamscape, but not much, so be careful. Good luck, and hey, welcome to the dreamscape.